Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Finn reacts to Luna's comeback, bringing Carter's hopes to heartbreak. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next 2 weeks, September 15th to September 26th, predict that John Finn Finnegan will be stunned by Luna Nozawa's comeback when Lee Finnegan unleashes her vindictive rage. Carter Walton will also face some Hope Logan pain, so let's talk about what's coming up on the CBS soap. Thomas Forrester will lash out against Brooke Logan's marriage to Ridge Forrester from September 15th to 19th. After Brooke admits that she is now Ridge's wife, Thomas's rage will flare more than ever. It will leave Thomas hoping that Brooke is lying and distorting the facts, but Ridge will tell his son that the wedding did take place. Ridge will pressure Thomas to accept his decision, but Thomas will be fired up with Brooke for digging her claws into Ridge and derailing his marriage plans with Taylor Hayes. Taylor will have a heated disagreement with Eric over what's best for Ridge. Eric will undoubtedly believe Ridge has found the lady he was meant to be with, but Taylor may caution that it would only lead to more pain. Taylor may claim that if Brooke breaks Ridge's heart again, she will no longer serve as his backup lady. Other B&B spoilers indicate that Luna's effort to utilize Remy Price's home as a hideout will not last long. That could be related to Remy's boyfriend, who will debut in scenes at Forrester Creations on September 16th. Remy may push Luna to leave before his beau comes over to meet her. Whatever the case, Harrison Cohn will make his debut as someone who will end up in a relationship with Remy. Cohn is rumored to play Jack Marone, Brooke's son with Nick Marone, who is interested in fashion design, but we'll see how things go once he appears on television. Regardless, the jig is up for Luna, who will have to deal with Elle's rage as well as Will Spencer, Katie Logan, and Bill Spencer. Katie will be furious that Luna pretended to be Electra Forrester and took advantage of Will's inebriation that evening. Bill will be just as furious as Katie about Luna's demise. Of fact, Lee may be the most enraged because she risked so much to save Luna. After everything Lee has done for Luna, she will be enraged with her over the Will issue and will attempt to strangle her against the wall. Luna will live to tell the tale, but she will need to plan her next move. It's feasible that Luna will admit she's pregnant and then find a method to fake some results to prove it. It's also possible that Luna's tests haven't been long enough to detect a pregnancy. Could Luna take another test and finally get the results she wants? Carter will go through some soul-searching over the week of September 22nd to 26th, as he realizes Liam Spencer is striving to bring Hope closer to him and secure a renewed future together. Carter will sense that Hope is still drawn to Liam and may belong with him instead, and he will reach a tragic decision at some point soon. It could lead to Carter canceling the engagement and freeing Hope. Finn will ultimately receive details about Luna's survival and the Will mayhem she has caused. The fact that Lee saved Luna without notifying Finn will throw Finn for a loop and result in a furious confrontation with his mother. After the word that Luna is alive spreads, Sheila Sharp may play dumb with Deacon Sharp and hope that Lee is ready to stay quiet about her involvement with Luna. According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, the next 2 weeks will be filled with highs and lows, so don't miss out on all the excitement. Luna is busted in a spectacularly brutal fashion. Thomas wasted no time returning from Paris to guarantee his parents married, and Brooke did not interfere again, only for Ridge to waver at the last minute in his decision between the 2 women who had controlled his life for years. In the latest Bold and Beautiful promotional video, Thomas lashes out at his father after confronting Brooke. Plus, Will has a startling discovery about what happened to him last week, and a united Spencer family faces Luna, who cannot escape this time. Ridge made a beeline for Brooke to propose after breaking up with Taylor, knowing he'd only break her heart again as he always did. Of course, she said yes. And before Taylor could finish telling Thomas that the engagement was off, Carter was proclaiming Ridge and Brooke as husband and wife. Coming up, an enraged Thomas confronts his father, who is with Brooke, and cries, "Tell me, Dad! Tell me she is lying." Meanwhile, a wounded Taylor lashes out at Eric for pressuring his son to quit his relationship with her and rejoin with Brooke. Last week, with Liam's assistance, Will traced the cryptic messages on his phone to Lee's apartment, where he discovered the very much alive Luna. He recoiled in horror from her, not comprehending his sentiments or reaction until she exposed Electra's party mask, at which point he pieced together all of Luna's vile actions against him. The jig is up for Luna this week. Will was able to tip off his mother with a cunning phone call, so Bill and Katie hurry to his side to confront Luna as a family. Katie accuses Luna of taking advantage of her son. Katie, the word you are looking for is rape. But when Lee sees how cruel her granddaughter is, she loses control and rushes for her throat. Is this the last we've seen of Luna? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for September 15th to 26th promise a storm of revelations, betrayals, and devastating heartbreaks that shake the foundations of multiple families, with John Finnegan left reeling from Luna Nozawa's shocking comeback and Carter Walton facing the painful truth that his hopes for a life with Hope Logan may be nothing more than a fleeting dream. And as these events unfold, the lives of the Forresters, Spencers, Logans, and Finnegans collide in ways nobody could have foreseen, because when the week of September 15th to 19th begins, Thomas Forrester comes back from Paris with fire in his veins, furious to learn that Ridge has once again tied himself to Brooke Logan after Thomas believed he was finally on the verge of seeing his parents, Ridge and Taylor Hayes, reunited at last, but Ridge blindsides his son with the news that he and Brooke are indeed married, leaving Thomas to rage that Brooke has once again slithered her way back into Ridge's life at Taylor's expense, and when Thomas insists that Brooke must be lying or manipulating the truth, Ridge doubles down and confirms the marriage, shattering Thomas's last hope that the family he envisioned might still come true. And while Ridge urges Thomas to accept his decision, Thomas seethes and vows that Brooke has ruined everything once more, while Taylor herself confronts Eric Forrester and explodes at him for encouraging Ridge to reconcile with Brooke, accusing Eric of enabling a cycle of heartbreak that always leaves Ridge torn between two women and insisting that she will no longer play backup to Brooke, setting the stage for Taylor's own painful independence. But while family war brews in the Forrester mansion, another battle brews in the shadows with Luna Nozawa, whose attempt to hide out at Remy Price's apartment unravels quickly, because Remy, already conflicted about harboring a fugitive, finds himself under pressure when his boyfriend Harrison Cohn is about to arrive, a young man whose debut stirs buzz about him possibly being Jack Marone, Brooke's son with Nick Marone, grown up and eager to carve his name in the fashion world. But whatever his identity, the pressure of being caught harboring Luna grows too much, so Remy is forced to push her out, leaving Luna vulnerable and on the run again, and it doesn't take long before Will Spencer tracks her down, realizing the cryptic messages to his phone originated from Lee Finnegan's apartment, where Will made the horrifying discovery that Luna, alive and unrepentant, was behind a masquerade that left him violated, a realization that made his stomach churn as the pieces clicked together, the party mask, the seduction, the manipulation, and the truth that he had been deceived in the most vile way, and once Will alerts Katie Logan, his furious mother, and Bill Spencer, his protective father, the Spencer family unites to confront Luna, with Katie raging that Luna took advantage of her son while Bill's temper flares at the lengths Luna went to exploit Will's vulnerability. Yet it is Lee whose fury eclipses everyone else's, because Lee, who risked her career and reputation to shield Luna from prison, cannot believe the evil her granddaughter has unleashed, and when her disgust boils over, Lee lunges at Luna and clamps her hands around her throat, trying to strangle her against the wall in a fit of maternal rage twisted by betrayal, leaving Luna gasping for breath, clawing at her grandmother's hands, and narrowly surviving only because others tear Lee off her before she goes too far, and though Luna survives the attack, the fallout leaves her cornered, hated by the Spencers, rejected by Lee, and hunted by the truth. And in a desperate attempt to secure her future, Luna may blurt out that she is pregnant, perhaps truly or perhaps manipulating another lie, because spoilers hint that Luna may find a way to tamper with results or cling to a pregnancy that medical tests had not yet confirmed, setting up an even darker twist where she uses the possibility of a child to force her way into Finn's life again. And speaking of Finn, the week of September 22nd to 26th brings his own explosion when he finally learns that Luna not only survived, but that Lee covered it up and secretly protected her, leaving Finn devastated that his mother would deceive him yet again about matters of life and death. And when Finn flips out at Lee, his anger is fueled not only by her lies but by the horror of realizing that Luna, his unstable daughter, nearly destroyed Will and has now resurfaced to wreak havoc again. And this confrontation between mother and son threatens to sever their already fragile bond as Finn demands to know why Lee believes protecting Luna is worth more than protecting his marriage to Steffi and the safety of the Spencer family. And while Finn reels, another heartbreak story unfolds with Carter Walton, who has been reveling in the possibility of a new life with Hope Logan but begins to sense that Liam Spencer is inching closer to Hope again, whispering promises of rekindled love and a shared future. And though Hope has tried to close the door on Liam, her heart still flickers at the memory of their history, something Carter cannot ignore. And in moments of quiet reflection, Carter realizes that he cannot chain Hope to him if her heart belongs elsewhere, leading him to the crushing decision to step aside and possibly call off their engagement, breaking his own heart in the process as he sets